Now we got high mode turned on. Let's go ahead. Let's see our max setting. Hey everyone, Digital David here. Today in this video, I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing the Afloria MAGE Air Purifier. I did receive this product to review, but any opinion expressed in this video is strictly my own. That being said, if you're interested in this product, you want to find out more about it, the link to it will be in my video description below. You can see how it comes packaged to you right here in a very simple retail box. This features 4-stage filtration, and it's equipped with the smart air quality indicator. Now let's go ahead, let's open it up and look at the package contents. Here are all the package contents. First up, we have our instruction manual right here walking us through product features, product overview. We have tech specs. We have our controls and operation, how to change the filter, maintenance, cleaning, and storage. And then the last page, we have our frequently asked questions section right here. Then you can see the air purifier itself with their logo and branding front and center. Our touch control panel up here. Then you can see at the top, we're gonna have our light here with that status indicator for the air quality. This is where all the air is gonna come out of. Then you can see the intake all along the sides. For its size, it's actually pretty lightweight. Then we can look at it from the back side too. You can see we have a nice handle at the top. And you can see at the bottom right here, this is how we're going to replace and remove the filter. Here's our power cord for it. Let's go ahead, let's tip it on its side. So you can see here's the bottom with the 4 feet that we have for it. Kind of rotate it around. We'll bring it to the front too so you can see the top right there where all the air is going to come back out of this unit. Now let's go ahead, let's look at changing the filter. So to replace the filter, go ahead, remove the back panel by pressing that button and releasing the cover. Be sure to follow the instructions for first time use. You will have to take the filter out and remove the plastic packaging. You can see the filter right here. We have 2 nice handles to pull it out gently, like you see right here. There is a spring-loaded base at the bottom with some pressure and tension, so you will have to make sure you have some downward force to get the filter out. But you can check out our Hepa H13 filter right here. This is going to be used to eliminate allergens, trap dust, absorb smoke and odors, remove pet dander. So H13 is made to remove 99.9% of particles down to 0.1 microns with this filter, you can see. And they recommend replacing and changing the filter every 3 to 6 months, depending on use. Now let's go ahead, let's put the filter back in. Just like you see right here. Let's put the cover back on. And now let's go ahead, let's power on the purifier. So I have the machine plugged in, now we're ready to power it on. Just hold the button down, you can see we're currently in auto mode. You can listen to it for a second. You can see the light changing too. And now it's going to slow down. And you can see we have our blue light for very good. Again, we have that smart air quality indicator. So we have very good with blue, fair is yellow, poor is red. On the left-hand side, we're currently in auto. We can switch these modes if we want. So now we're in sleep mode. We can push it again. Now we're in high. Now we're in auto mode. Then you can see power button. We already pushed that one. Then we have our UV light that's built in and just the regular light. So we can hold that down to turn on the UV light. Now you can see the UV indicator light is on. Up top between the numbers right there. And then we can cycle through 2 different light options. So you can see off, on, dim. And then we have on bright. And then back to off. Let's leave it on bright. And then we have our timer option, 2 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours. So we have 3 different timer settings, 2, 4, and 8 right there. Also pay attention on the screen right here. This is going to be your air quality indicator. Lower the score, the better. So this is your PM 2.5 score right here. So less than 75 will be very good with the blue light. 75 to 150 will be yellow with the yellow light. And then 150 or more will be the red light. So just keep that in mind right there too on the screen. That's what you're seeing. And in the top left-hand corner, it's currently not lit, but there is a filter light indicator as well too for you. So I got my decibel meter right here and we have it currently powered on and in the sleep mode. We're gonna see how loud it is right now. And let me just tell you, from my ears, it's just a very faint noise. You can tell it's definitely running, but it's not very loud. So if you want to sleep to this at night, or you just want to have it on in the background in your office or your family room, as long as there's some other noise going on, you're not going to really be able to hear it. But if the house is quiet, then you'll still be able to hear this running in the background, but it's very faint. So let's go ahead, let's see our max readout. All right, so currently we got 44.9. Now I'm gonna go ahead, we're gonna put it right up here too to see if that changes anything. But keep in mind, there's actually, a breeze blowing out here too, so that could affect the results. But I'd say 45 decibels or less if you're using it in sleep mode. And that brought us up to 49.3. Now let's try it in the high mode. Now we got high mode turned on. Let's go ahead. Let's see our max setting. (74.3 decibels). Now let's go ahead. Let's place it in the top. And there we go, 92.3 decibels. But again, keep in mind, it's really blowing out right here from the top with that exhaust of our air. So this air purifier features rapid cleaning. So it can clean a room that's 538 square feet in 7 minutes. Or if you have a room that's up to 215 square feet, it can clean that in 4 minutes. My studio is less than 215 square feet. So let's go ahead. Let's let this run for at least 4 minutes and we'll see if the results change at all. So currently it's showing 10. So 10 for our air level indicator right there. Let's let it run on high and I'm gonna come back in 4 minutes and we're gonna see if we have an improved score. So after 4 minutes, I came back, my score was around the same. It was fluctuating between 9 and 12, which is in that very good range and what I've been seeing in my studio this whole time. So I was like, let me give it a couple more minutes. Maybe it'll drop down to like 6. I thought that would be cool. I don't know how low it can go, if it could truly go to like 1 or 0, but I wanted to find out. So I let it run for a couple more minutes and same thing. So my score is held steady, even with the heat running, that sort of thing, door open, door closed. It is held steady around that 9 to 12 range for my studio space. So I decided, let me go ahead, let me take it all around my house. Let me try our bedroom. We'll go downstairs. We'll go into the basement. And honestly, guys, everywhere I took it, I was getting that very good score around my house, somewhere between 10 and 15 for my house. Didn't matter the room, didn't matter the story level of my house or anything like that. So I guess the good news is my house has very, very clean air already, but it's nice to have this in the future to keep it under control because I have a dog, so pet dander is always around. I have allergies myself, so I'm picturing in the springtime, especially when things are blooming, it will be nice to have this to remove any of those particulates so it always stays at this level. But I was thinking too, if I had my old house still, which was built in 1943, that house always kind of seemed to have a musty, stagnant smell if you left it for a day or didn't have like the AC on for a day, and dust was everywhere no matter what we did. So this would be a great addition to have if you have a house like that too, that maybe has some odors, it's really old, just had a lot of life lived in it, and you want to filter out the air, you're going to want to check out a product like this. Lastly, I want to add, after using this product, that I'm happy with it overall. I like the build quality, look, and aesthetic of it. Very simple and easy to operate. Now, I would like to add, this is my own opinion, I would like to add a dedicated on and off switch. Call me old school, but I'd love to have it just on the back side or just somewhere on the device. You just toggle it on and off. I think that would be even simpler than just the power touch button on here. There's nothing wrong with the touch panel. It works great, but I'm old school and I'd like to have that dedicated on and off switch for this device. Also, I really like the lights that they have on here. And if you notice when you turn it on, it lights up a bunch of different RGB colors, but unfortunately I have not been able to find a way to activate those lights individually just to turn on for some ambient light in my room or as a night light, reading light or something like that. It'd be cool just to have that option to kind of use this more like a lamp as well too in your room for a decorative aesthetic. I think that would be so cool. So it's kind of a tease that they have those lights, but they only come on startup and there's no way to use them throughout here. Also, I would like to see even brighter lights. So you noticed in the video, we had two options. Basically, we can do, dim and bright, but I'd love to have more options in an even brighter, bright setting that we could always still turn down. I think that would be really cool. So just added functionality with those RGB lights to change the colors, to increase the brightness, to give us a little bit more functionality, even though the whole point of this is to kind of be hidden in the room. But at the same time, it's like that light's really cool and it's kind of a tease to see it all anyway. So I'd like to be able to have even more functionality built around that. Well, that concludes our video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget the product link will be in our video description below. Please go ahead, check it out, and do your shopping from there. Any purchase made through that link helps support our channel at no additional cost to you. So we're really grateful and thankful for all of your support. While you're at it, can you go ahead and hit that like button for us? And subscribe to our channel. We have new content coming out daily and we don't want you to miss anything. Please go ahead and give us a follow online and make it a clean sweep. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, Discord. You can message us on WeChat, check out our website, and join our free newsletter. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget new content daily, and we can't wait to see you in our next video.